I guess just love construction, love machinery. Thompson Engineering started with our father. He was a farm worker but quite a handyman, and he started with general engineering and that developed into buildings. When we took the business over from Dad in 2002, it was just a single entity, it's a small construction company. Since then we've developed into 115 staff with 3 entities, with the construction including steel fabrication, our precast company and our property development. It has been a massive change for us and it's become quite a business now to run and organise. Over time, as we've secured larger projects, more complex projects, we've been able to buy bigger machinery, cranes, trucks, a lot of heavy machinery, which has increased and enabled us to take on more and more projects. Yeah, in 2009 we set up the precast company, which we run as a separate company. Our first job was a Mega Mitre 10, which sort of threw us in the deep end yet again. But over the years, the jobs got more technical, more advanced and architectural.
I used to do their paperwork in the weekends and I decided to join them. So in that moment I was worried I'd be lonely here in an office on my own, but that didn't last very long. Now we're a full house upstairs. One of our carpenters had AutoCAD Lite on his laptops, so that's how that began. And from that young man drove that whole arm of the business to today.
And that's grown into a full team there of designers and architectural, and structural, and of course we BIM model everything that we do now, so that's enabled us to take on more complicated projects. My ambition comes through, I guess, just love construction. It's love machinery. It's dealing with people, our staff. It's that's really what gets you in the office every day. Our key focus is to maintain our quality and our standard in the industry, to support our clients and just continue to grow. Keeping the business going is a huge challenge for myself, and I feel very proud that managed to continue Dad's business. Every year or two there's another project that's over and above what we've done in the past, so that's always a big step up. Of course, with the bigger projects, bigger machinery, we went from a point of not having a heavy truck to now we've got a whole fleet. I think the biggest changes we've made over the years would be keeping up with compliance. It's been massive.
What it's doing is enabling us to be more analytical in our data. We were able to bring all our data to the surface in a timely manner. We've moved a lot of our data collection to as close to real time as we can get it as well. So we've moved to weekly timesheet data being imported, and that enables us to report on the projects, to keep a measure on back costing and how our labour hours are going and whether we need to speed up or slow down. You can build quite a complex project in it. Another thing that UMIOB's enabled us to do is managing vehicles and our equipment and our maintenance. So it's booking them in, scheduling everything to projects in a timely manner. We collect data from the vehicles with kilometres and hours of operation, so that gets fed straight into the projects, which gives us timely collection of costs that are incurring as we go along. Pricing is everything in this business, and being able to back cost on a regular basis with the most reliable data we can get is critical. So we're relying on yesterday's projects to price tomorrow's, so that is a real strength from UMIOB. Now, when we talk about ambition in the future in the construction industry, things are driven by how everyone else is doing. Because the boys have done a really good job and we've grown a great reputation of the company and our loyalty of our employees and the quality and the calibre of our clients.
Our ambition is definitely to be the best we can in the industry and set a very, very high standard.
I think the future's looking promising.